Neal, another good test out there this afternoon against League Two opposition. How did you reflect on that out there?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's all about minutes, the old classic pre-season saying. I'm disappointed we lost the game. We're good enough not to lose the game. The goals we conceded were poor. The defending, certainly for the second goal, was really poor. You know, we get them locked in, a straight ball down the line, and we don't track runners and they get in, and that's not us. So there's things we need to tidy up on, and sometimes you need to lose games to see what they are and go, right, okay, we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. So I'd rather it happen now than in 2 weeks' time. There was some nice stuff within it, some good control of the game in spells. Did I think we created enough? No. So we need that final third's got to be better. Both final thirds need to be better, and in between it there's some nice bits, but we still lack the intensity perhaps that shows us when we're at our best.
Switch to a back three in the first half, and is that with an eye to giving yourself options throughout the season and seeing how the centre halves can fit in together?
Yeah, I did it last season. I did. We worked 3 different systems during pre-season. Obviously, the lads were getting to know me and how I want them to play. This season, the majority of them know. So we just looked at. We've played some 4-3-3, and we looked at a 3-5-2 today because it's a totally different system. It's something we might need to use during the season. So it's part of the preparing for the season, and we probably didn't flow as well as we had done, but I've only really dropped it on them for the last couple of days.
There were glimpses though, particularly first half. There was 2 really good flowing moves, and just a shame we couldn't finish it off with that killer instinct, and even in the second half really hit the bar, so there's plenty of chances to be created.
Yeah, when you play against better opposition, the chances are harder to find. It's like when we played in the league last season against Wrexham and Stockport and good teams, Notts County, they're harder to create the chances because you're playing against better players. So you have to work that bit harder and you have to be more clinical when they come. But we were good when we played quick and incisive, and we invited a press and wanted them to press us and played beyond it and run beyond it. 20 minutes in the first half towards the end, they played with more intensity than us, and we got ourselves in all sorts of bad situations and never solved the problem. So there's loads to learn on, and if you're going to take anything from a defeat, now's the time to do it. But still disappointed of the result because we're better than that.
45 minutes for Josh Kelly, and just talk about what he can bring to the side and what you saw today.
Yeah, Josh obviously just literally arrived and thrown straight in, so he doesn't know the patterns, the movement. But when we looked at Josh, for me, Josh is a centre forward. He can play in a front three similar to Dallo. We like to play a free at times up there, and Josh has got the ability to play in both, and that's what we wanted. All 3 of Dallo, Reedy and Josh can play as an out-and-out centre forward, as a 9. They can play in a pair and they can play in a front 3. Add Justin Donowa, Barney, Joe Sabara to that, and you see the options that we've got. So he will massively improve for full-time training. His pre-season won't have been the same as ours at Maidenhead, so we've got to get him up to speed. We'll go away next week, so he'll get to know the lads and bed in, and it'll be a very, very good signing for us, I'm sure of that.
Just finally, you touched on it there, but the week away now, you're heading away for a few days. What does that do for team spirit? And I guess as we edge closer to the season, it's good to get away in a new environment to test the players.
Yeah, we did it last time. We'll have, we train Monday afternoon, we do a double Tuesday, we do a training session Thursday. We'll give them a game of golf on Wednesday, and obviously I hope I win that. I'm determined to. So we'll have a little bit of fun, a little bit of bonding, that little bit of time together. It's not too long where you get fed up and bored of each other, but it's enough where you build some bonds and some spirit like we did last season that takes you into the season.
Okay, cheers now.
Cheers.